Hey, welcome to the Yoga Flame. I'm Igor, and today I'm happy to travel with you to the depths of self-exploration, and main emphasis of this practice will be to activate our deep core, our inner strength, and use the breath to move our body and explore the different possibilities of that. Find a comfortable seat for you. Most of the practice we will spend sitting or laying down, even if it will be challenging, so don't let it distract you. And when you sit down comfortably, close your eyes. Settle into your breath. Then take a long inhale all the way up to your head and hold here. Inhale a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and hold. Bring all of your attention to the space of your head. Then one strong sip and let it go. Take a long inhale all the way up to your head. Draw all of your attention here and hold. Inhale a little bit more, a little bit more, and a little bit more. Hold here. Even with your eyes closed, gaze slightly upwards. Then one more inhale and let it go. Last time like that. Long inhale all the way up in front of your spine into the space of your head. Then inhale a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and stay here. One more inhale and let it go. Find your way to your natural breath. Now bring your hands in front of you. Walk your hands forward. And from here, walk your hips back until you're sitting on top of your sitting bones. Then lift the lowest part of your belly up until you feel the connection with your heart, and walk your hands back. Keep lifting of the lower belly. Place your hands on your knees, and if your feet are not already underneath the shins, place them here. It's very important for what we will do next. So you're sitting directly on your sitting bones. Keep lifting the lowest part of your belly up. Then, when you feel that connection with your heart, pull with your heart your rib cage in. Drop your sternum in. Then lift the armpits and bring them back and wide. Soft hands. Lift your knees a little bit and sit directly on your sitting bones. Move your breath down to the sides of your pelvis. Deep breath. And then lean back a little bit. until you find the shake. Try to release as much of the tension in your superficial outer layers as possible and use the deep breath to expand your body from the inside. Find your edge, maybe lean back a little bit more. Gently press with your hands into your knees. Keep lift of the lower belly, sternum in. And come back to the center. Gather your hands in front of your heart and then inhale, lift the lower belly up, and from that lift, spread your hands apart. Exhale, gathering. Keep your sternum grounded all the time. Inhale, open. Exhale, gathering. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, gathering. Place your hands on your knees. Slightly lift your knees. Then again, find that inner activation from your lower belly up to the armpits. Curl your neck back, soften your throat back, and start to reach with left knee forward, allowing your belly button to twist towards that knee, and maybe lean back a little bit again. Look for the shaky sensations, and then reach the right knee forward. Twist towards the right knee with your belly button. Deep breath. Then reach the left knee forward. And the right knee. Again, the left knee forward. And the right knee. Now, bring your right foot in front of you. Lean more on your left hip and start to lean back again. Maybe your foot will lift up slightly. Twist towards your right leg, and maybe you will able to find the shake. And if you want, you can even lift your left leg up. Deep breaths here. Then come back to the center. Bring your right foot down, reach the left foot away from you. Allow your belly button to twist towards the left knee. Lift the left hip up. And deep breaths, lean back. Maybe lifting the left foot up. Maybe lifting the right as well. And now go here, side to side, reaching the one leg forward, the top leg forward, twisting, spiraling towards that leg. And through the center, another leg forward, spiral towards the lifted leg. Deep breaths. Keep the sternum grounded in, armpits back and wide. One more time, each side. And the last side, reach the top leg away from you, at the same time resisting with your hip. And come back to the center, cross your legs one more time. Lift your armpits up, soft arms here. And now we will do a series of double breath. So deep inhale and then short inhale on top of it. Like that. Follow my pace. After the last one, exhale completely. Gather your hands in front of your heart, and on your exhalation, pull your arms apart. And gather in. 2 more like that. Without the breath, pull your arms apart. And gather in. Last time, open. And gather in. Come back to your breath. Maybe close your eyes for a moment. Find your hands on your knees, and then inhale, reach forward with your heart, and exhale, allow your sternum to drop back and down, so your body leaning back a little bit, and then inhale and exhale. Maybe even lift your soft hands. Keep exploring this movement with your breath. Move as soft here as possible. Maybe even close your eyes. Each inhale pulls your heart forward, and each exhale softens it back. Now inhale, come forward. And with the exhale, make sure nothing is back behind you. Allow yourself to lean back completely, lay down as soft as you can. Lift your knees, and then inhale. Lift up, stretch your legs, and reach with your body towards the left leg. Open your arms. Exhale, gather in, lay down. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale. Try to move as soft as possible. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale, gather in. This time inhale, open to the center, and exhale, curling. One more, and gathering. And now lay all the way back on your mat. Lower your feet down on the ground. Keep lift of your lower belly up towards the heart. Relax your arms by your sides. Ground the sternum down. Keep your sacrum as well on the ground, so your hips more or less are touching the ground. And from the lift of the lower belly, start to slowly lift your feet up. Only the tips of your toes touching the ground. Deep breath here. Keep the sternum grounded in. Lower belly lifted. And then bring your hands on top of your knees. Keep the sacrum on the ground, lift of the lower belly, and start to push your legs away, at the same time pulling with your legs towards your head. Look for the shake here and deep breath. Keep the sternum grounded. Push even more and resist with your hands. Challenge yourself as much as possible. And let it go. Bring your hands behind your knees or on your shins and reverse it. So start to pull with your hands and push with your legs. Trying to find the connection from the center to your limbs. Look for the shake here. Increase the strength gradually. And then release. Bring your one hand on your knee, another hand behind the knee, and start to push with one hand and pull with another, so the opposite with the legs. Try to match the effort on both sides. And change. One hand pull, one hand push. Resist with your legs. And use the deep breath to expand your body here. Neck long, chin closer to the chest. And slowly release. Place your right foot down on the mat. Lift your left leg up. Reach the soft left foot up, more or less straightening the left leg. Keep the hips down on the ground and reach the right foot away from you. Keep the soft lift of the right foot and start to reach the left leg closer to your head. Keeping the lift of the lower belly. Grounding the sternum down to the ground. And reach your legs in the opposite direction. Challenge yourself here. Look for the shaky sensations. Deep breath. 5, 4. Reach even more. 3, 2, and 1. Place your right foot down, left foot down. Lift your right leg up. Keep the hips on the ground and reach your left leg away from you. Use the deep breaths here. And start to reach the legs in the opposite directions. Maybe rotate both legs slightly inwards. Keep the sternum on the ground. Chin closer to the neck. 5. Keep reaching. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake your legs a little bit. Place your both feet down on the ground. Rotate your feet slightly in. Bring your feet at least on a hip distance wide. And start to reach your knees away from you. Until your spine, until your hips will lift up. Keep reaching up like a bridge pose. Allow the tension to build gradually here. And resist with your hips. Lower yourself down. Inhale, reach your knees forward. Move from your knees, the hips and the spine are following them. And lower down. One last time. Inhale, reach forward with your knees, keep the sternum grounded down. Increase the tension. Feel the resistance in your legs, in your hamstrings, in your quads. And lower all the way down. Now feel free to open your arms to the sides like a T shape and start to lower your legs from one side to another. Maybe reaching with the top thigh a little bit forward. So when you're lowering your knees to the left, you're reaching with the right knee slightly forward. Then with the left. And then allow one of your movements to lift you through the side, all the way up into cross-legged seat. From your cross-legged seat, come into the tabletop pose. Lower your forearms down on the ground in front of you. Walk your knees slightly back, relax your feet, relax your hands. Reach your hips up and back, make them wide. Lift the lower belly, reach up through the sternum. At the same time, resist with your shoulder blades down, like you're creating a sandwich for your heart. So relax your shoulder blades down at the same time while reaching up from your sternum. Lift the armpits slightly. And deep breaths here down to the sides of the pelvis. If you don't feel anything, try to soften the outer layers more. Maybe film yourself and see where you're curving, where you're engaging more than necessary. Deep breaths here. It may not come in one session and one time, but after you get into it, you will feel burn here. Like you see my body is shaking, and it's not because I'm consciously doing it, it's because it's trying to adapt to the new level of challenge here. Deep breath. And slowly release. Walk your hands back. Sit back on your knees for a moment. Close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Open your eyes. Find a cross-legged seat for you. And bring your left shin a little bit in front, like parallel, more or less, towards your body. Lift the right hip up and place the right foot on the ground. Bring your right hand and place it on your sitting bone. Then with the left hand, grab the outer edge of your right foot and start to reach back with your right hand. So you're pulling your right sitting bone back behind you. Lift the lower belly up, sternum in, lift the armpits and look forward. Maybe spiral your right foot a little bit more in and pull back. Deep breaths here. Allow the breath to expand you from the inside. Pull back even more. Keep the sternum in. And let it go. Place the right shin in front of you. Lift the left hip up. Right hand on the outer edge of the left foot and the left arm on your left sitting bone. Lift the lower belly, sternum in, armpits lifted, and start to pull your hip bone back. Pull your sitting bone back. Look forward. Deep breath. Pull back even more. And come back to the center. Cross your legs in front of you. Bring your left hand on your right knee, right hand down on the ground, and start to reach with the right knee forward and away from you, at the same time resisting with your right hip down, allowing your belly button to twist towards the right. Chin in line with your chest, not twist from your neck. Lift the lower belly, sternum in, and deep breaths here. Maybe let go of your arms so you're twisting from internal strength. Reach the right knee even more forward, and then let it go. Change the cross of your legs. Bring your right hand on top of the left arm. Place the left arm down on the ground. Lift the lower belly. Lift the armpit slightly and reach your left knee forward away from you. Left hip down and back like you're lengthening your left thigh in both directions, allowing your belly button to spiral towards the left leg. Maybe lean forward a little bit more. Maybe even lift your hands up. Deep breaths here. And come back to the center. Place your feet down on the ground in front of you and slowly lower yourself all the way down. Lift your hands, lift your legs, shake a little bit, relax all the tension, release it, and melt down on the ground into your Shavasana. Final rest for today's practice. Please stay here for as long as it feels good for you right now. And as always, thank you very much for practicing with me, for exploring the new ways of moving your body, exploring the new ways of connection with yourself, staying open to the world around you. And thank you for allowing me to share it here with you. And if you enjoyed the practice together, please feel free to like and subscribe, and also consider to become a Patreon, where I post exclusive videos like face lymphatic work, like the longer practices, and way more. Or if you want to support me, it will be all of your support will be highly appreciated. If you're interested for exploring the depth with me in a more of a personal environment, please feel free to reach me out through link in bio on my Instagram. And have a wonderful day. See you soon. Peace.